Good morning and welcome to Kids Care. Every week we are shining a spotlight on local kids who are doing great things in their communities and in their schools. And we're learning what inspires them to care. Joining us today is Tiana Brown. She is the 2025 New Hampshire State Youth of the Year. And you have a big year ahead of you. What's next for you?
So I'm starting college very soon, and in September I head to LA to compete in nationals for Youth of the Year, and that's basically going to be a bunch of interviews and media training, and I'm just hoping for the best.
You could become an even higher level position, right, by going to nationals. What's something that you're looking forward to the most about going and meeting others there?
I think I'm very excited to meet the other candidates, and also to be able to have the connection with them to reach out and maybe unify the Boys and Girls Clubs if we want to run different programmings together or work on bigger community service projects. I think it'd be really cool to have them on my side working together as a team.
So what has been so enjoyable about your time as the Youth of the Year? Is it something that you always kind of wanted to be able to have this opportunity?
Definitely. At the Boys and Girls Club, our Youth of the Years are praised, and they're definitely shown as people who accomplish amazing things. So growing up there, I've definitely looked up to a lot of the past Youth of the Years. So I've known that that's definitely something I wanted to do when I came of age. And now that I'm in high school or just graduated, I knew that it was time to apply and give it my best go.
Now, of course, in the many years before this, you've been doing so much for the club that you've been part of. Can you tell me a little bit about the club and the different things that you've done in terms of volunteering and different types of events that you've taken part in?
So ever since I was younger, I've been involved in multiple leadership programs and community service programs, some of them being Keystone and Torch Club, which is basically like a small group of kids that do different activities for the communities based off of like academics and service and different categories like that. So one of the bigger projects that we do are food bags. We'll put those together and give them out to the families in need. We help out with the backpacks when it comes around to school time.
So how does it make you feel when you hand out those donations of food and even the Pack-a-Pack drive here with WMUR? I know you helped out with that. How does it make you feel when you are handing, that backpack to a child that needs it?
It feels great, especially to know that I'm making a difference where I know. So growing up, I needed that support in my life. I needed the Boys and Girls Club because they were always there for me, to have a backpack for me, to have a bag of food for me. And it feels amazing to be able to give back to the community in that way and know that I'm making the same impact that was able to happen on me when I was younger.
So going forward, what is something that you hope that you'll be able to get out of this accomplishment, and where do you go in the future from here?
I was thinking about maybe starting a unified basketball team at our Boys and Girls Club, and unified Lego robotics, because we have a lot of kids that are interested in that. So I think those would be good starting grounds for a change in our environment.
In your personal life, you are going off to college. You're going to be in your freshman year. What are you majoring in, and what are you looking forward to with the future there?
So I am majoring in nursing. I'm very excited. I'm glad to be in a major that allows me to help people. And I did sign up for American Sign Language as a different course action. So I'm happy that I get to do that, because I think it'll give me a different skill set that I'll be able to use in the future to just provide the best care that I can.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your time here this morning, and we wish you luck at the Nationals coming up very soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tiana. If you know of a kid doing amazing things in their community, please share with us what they're doing, and you might see it featured here on Kids Care. Email us at heartofnh@hearst.com.